Hey everybody, welcome back to another Triple Hound video, and this is a huge kind of spoiler alert. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers about the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 movie that was just very recently released, please stop watching now, or maybe fast forward a little bit. But I'm about to talk about stuff in the movie, so if you haven't seen it, maybe skip ahead or just like stop watching and save this video for a later date. All right, counting down. 3, 2, 1. All right, you have been fairly warned that there are Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 spoilers in here. And really what I want to talk about is the fact that they introduce Phyla-Vell. Phyla-Vell, of course, in the Marvel Comics is a really important character who takes on the mantle of Captain Marvel at one point, and Quasar and another character called Martyr. She basically is an important character who plays a lot of different roles in the comic book universe, where she is the daughter of Mar-Vell, which is the original Captain Marvel. So not sure exactly how they're going to explain that backstory in the MCU, but in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, she's just a little girl, and the Guardians rescue her from the clutches of evil villain. This bad guy, the High Evolutionary, has been sort of tinkering around with genetics and robotics and such to try to create the perfect being. And somewhere along the line, he creates this entire group of children, and from that group of children, Phyla-Vell emerges as a next-generation member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Stay for the mid-credit scenes to see that transformation. That motivated me, obviously, to try to make a custom Phyla-Vell in Fortnite. It's been a little while since we've done a custom Fortnite skin, so I thought, what the hell, let me do a Phyla-Vell. So I started looking at different versions of Phyla-Vell in different Marvel comic books and cartoons and such, and there's a lot of different looks for Phyla-Vell. So what you have here is one of them, and I'm going to do 3 different versions of Phyla-Vell in Fortnite. So what a treat. 3 Phyla-Vells. Let's get right into it. The Phyla that you have here is an alternate universe Phyla that ultimately finds her way into the main, I guess you want to call it, universe in Marvel, where she ends up joining the Guardians of the Galaxy, just like the MCU. So for this version, she's mostly known for having light blue skin, which is sort of different than the other versions of Phyla that you'll see out there, and we'll get to those in a second. We are going to use the customizable Joltara skin, one of the customizable boundless skins in Fortnite. And if you've watched literally any of our custom skin videos, you know that these are superhero skins in the game where you can change the patterns and colors and such and try to make them look however you want. You are limited on certain options, so you can't ever do a perfect replica of really anybody, but you can get pretty close in a lot of cases. So here we're using the suit pattern Intrepid, hairstyle A, mask off, belt on. Primary material, we're going with plastic, and the primary color is sky blue. Secondary material is also plastic, and the secondary color is white. Accessory color is gold, and the eyes are white with eye effects off. Skin tint, baby blue, and you want it to almost match the top of her outfit there. In the comic books, it's almost seamless, the connection between her face and like the blue part of her uniform. And you want to give her the hair tint of white. In a perfect world, her entire head would be a big shock of white. But in this case, all you can do is a tint, which kind of catches the edges in the lower part. But it's not too bad. And I decided against putting any sticker on there. Really, she should have like a big Starburst type logo on her chest. But there's really nothing in here that works perfectly well for that. It should be like a white Starburst type thing. And even if you found something approximately Starburst shaped, like the boom bobble here, her hair kind of covers it anyway, so why bother? I gave her Thor's cape. She does have sort of a deep red cape with this sort of ornate gold trim around it. So that worked really perfectly for what I wanted. She also carries a kind of a light sort of energy sword type thing. So although this isn't the right shape exactly, it's not too far off. I gave her the Guardians of the Galaxy Milano spaceship. She is a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy at some point in the comic book, so I gave her this. I'll keep a lot of this preset the same for every one of the Phyla characters, so I'm not going to have to go back over some of these things again. Starfire's Flourish is actually probably the best emote for her. Rising Phoenix is another one that's not too bad. And otherwise, I just have some fighting things like Widow's Pirouette. I have the Morphic Blue wrap, which is part of the Mystique set, mostly just because it's approximately the right color. Alright, now moving on to the next version of Phyla-Vell. This time we're using the Firebrand customizable Boundless skin. And this is just like another version of Phyla that you will see. So I use Suit Pattern Bionic Forge, Hairstyle B, eye mask off, and belt off. In this version of her outfit, she really has like a gold starburst type thing up against, I guess on her it would be the right shoulder almost, with the rays kind of shooting out across the rest of her costume. Of course, I can't do that perfectly in this costume, but I can get like the feel of those starburst rays across a dark red background by using this pattern. Primary material is metallic. Primary color is brick red. It's that really dark red. Secondary material is also metallic with a secondary color of mustard. That's that kind of starburst thing I'm trying to go for there. No accessory color. I have her eye effects on an eye color mustard. Really, any of these Phyla-Vell characters, when she's using her powers, she'll kind of have these glowing eyes. And frequently I see her with only one eye glowing, but of course I couldn't make one eye glow in Fortnite. So it's either both eyes or no eyes. So I decided on this version I would have the glowing eyes. No skin tint on this one, but hair tint is white again. That's one thing that's common across all of the Phyla-Vells, is her hair is always white. And no sticker. If you wanted to kind of try to capture that starburst idea, maybe you go for Sunshine. It's a little goofy for the character. Or maybe Victory Laurels, because it's like approximate color and shape, kind of circular and gold. But nothing sort of made me feel really good here, so I went with nothing. For her, you have to use the Emota cape. Her cape is a light blue color, and really none of this works unless you get the color scheme right. It's going to be a dark red with kind of a gold trim and then a light blue cape. I mean, this series of colors together is just perfect. Like I said before, I'm going to keep the Omni Sword and the Milano and most of the emotes, but I do change the wrap to Knighted to be a better color scheme that matches. So this is our Phyla version 2, and now I'm going to load one more version of Phyla-Vell. Our last Phyla-Vell is going to be made out of the Dynamo Dancer. Yes, another Boundless customizable skin. This time with probably the best haircut of the three, at least to get the look across. So for this one, we're going to use Suit Pattern Peerless, Head Style A. Again, it's really the best haircut for all of them. She has a really close, tight cut in this particular outfit. This was really perfect, and the fact that I could make it as white as this is really what I wanted. No eye mask, no belt. Primary suit style is cloth. Primary color is brick red again. Secondary material is plastic. Secondary color is midnight blue. No accessories. Eye effects off and eye color default. Of course, you could give her special eye power again if you want to, but I oftentimes see her with just her plain eyes in this outfit, so I decided to go that way. No skin tint. You really don't have to give her a hair tint because this haircut is already kind of a shock blonde. But if you wanted to give her white, maybe get whatever tiny bits of blonde are in there out, that's fine. And finally, I did break down and give her a sticker, Eternal Bloom. Once again, we were looking for something that was like a white starburst type emblem. Nothing was perfect. This was kind of close. This was the only outfit that I sort of felt like needed something there to complete it. And I did make a couple of additional changes in addition to the wrap here. I removed any back bling. Most versions of this character I didn't see wearing a back bling at all, so I decided to go without one. And I gave her the Phantasmic Pulse as a pickaxe. The Phantasmic Pulse is this harvesting tool that you can basically change into a handful of different like electro beam things and make the colors different. And this is very much her power, is to conjure sort of energy and blast it and stuff. Now, another little spoiler alert, in the movie, she is seen at the very end in the mid-credits scene, kind of conjuring up some sort of purple energy out of her hands. So if you wanted to go MCU with it, you could maybe give her this purple color. I think that's totally fine. But in most versions, in the comic books or pictures that I saw online, she had kind of a yellowish, orangish energy power to her, so I went with that originally. So those are our 3 Phyla-Vells. Thanks so much for watching, I guess. I'll cut right to the end. Please do like and subscribe. Check us out on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And use code TripleHound in the Fortnite item shop or Epic Games Store. #ad. Yeah, that's really all I got for you. If you have ideas for other custom Fortnite skins, please do drop them down in the comments below. We don't make every single suggestion we get, but we love to see the ideas, and if you suggest something that we think we can do and do well, then we will make a video out of it. Yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.